Welcome back. Now, the idea that you could live in your own home, not make a monthly mortgage payment, and actually be paid cash at the same time kind of sounds like a dream, right? But we have learned from our friends at Nova Home Loans that with reverse mortgages, it can actually be a reality. Now, Robin Loomis and Glen Smart, the Smart team, are back with us to let us know if there's anything new about this program that we should know. Thank you guys so much for coming back.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
I always tell you, I learn so much, and we like to keep up to date with what's going on. This reverse mortgage, really popular right now, and I think a lot of people are getting on board with what this could do for them. Are there new changes out there that we should know about right now?
Actually, there are quite a few. In fact, in September of this year, the government loosened the guidelines on using the reverse mortgage to purchase a home. There were some unusual things about that, and those are gone. So now people can use the reverse mortgage to buy a house, have no monthly mortgage payment while they live in that house going forward.
Well, we love to hear that.
Yeah,
Guidelines that work out in our favor. Is there anything else we should know?
There were some other changes where the government changed the amounts that people can get. So what we want to say to folks is that if you've talked to somebody about a reverse mortgage in the past, it's a great idea to revisit, see what the numbers look like today, because there have been some changes. Some of the costs have gone down. Some of the other things have changed. We just want to make sure that people are up to date and they make decisions on the latest information.
Well, I love that you say that. If you've even already visited this once, revisit it, because this could actually work out in your favor now, all of these new changes. But that's why we have you guys. You keep on top of all of the things we need to know. And I did mention at the top about getting cash. And I'm sure some people are like, hello, I heard you. When we're talking about getting that money back, how do we do that?
There's a number of ways. We were chatting right before this segment began with some of our other people that are coming on today. And I think the education piece there is so important because there's so many ways to do it. You know, you can get that monthly payment. So many of my clients are dipping into their savings accounts, their retirement accounts, and they're making those go dry. And they're getting afraid. What am I going to do? I'm down to 5,000, 10,000, even 30 or 40,000. What am I going to do now? I know I'm going short every single month on this. Well, the reverse mortgage. We can give you exactly how much you're looking for out of that to stipend what you need and leave your investment account alone. So we can do it that way. We can give you a lump sum, pay off some debts, or take a vacation, or we can set up a payment for life. So it's very customized. This is not a cookie cutter loan. It is not somebody you should go to that's not a specialist, because it is so unique. We really need to make sure that the clients are taken care of correctly with the right information.
And I love that what you also just said right now about it being customized. Another reason to come in, talk about what your life looks like, what you need. And I know we also have a line of credit that is available to people. I know we really want to dive deep into that today. Absolutely.
So as Robin said, you can have a guaranteed income for life or a higher amount for a limited period of time. You can take cash. You can also blend those choices. So it's not that you have to select one over the others. You can actually put those together. But one of the things that people just don't understand about the reverse mortgage line of credit, it has some unusual characteristics that beat a traditional line of credit, if you will, because the unused portion of your line grows in value. Oh. If you had a line of credit and you don't use it, over time you get to borrow more. And we have some examples of that depending upon age. Yeah. But if you had a $130,000 line of credit, after 12 years, you would have the ability to borrow over $250,000 using the reverse mortgage. In fact, the line of credit will grow regardless of what happens to the value. There might even come a time when you have more available on your line of credit than equity in the house.
Wow.
Okay, and it's a government-insured loan. When you want money on the line of credit, you request it, and within 5 days, that money has to be put into your account. Because after that, we would owe a penalty plus daily interest. So we're highly motivated to make sure the money gets into your account. But that line of credit growth rate is a great tool for people trying to set up a retirement plan. What if I run out of money in the future? This is a way to say I have something that's building so that if I do run low on my other cash, I can now access this line of credit and continue my retirement planning and living, frankly.
And so all of these options and planning and things that we're talking about, when do you suggest somebody come in to sit down and talk to you? What age or what part of life? Or is there even the right time?
We have people in their 50s
who
will come in and start talking to us, and we know we're years out, but it's part of their financial planning overview.
Yeah.
So there's never a time that it's too early. We can't really start it just then, but we can say this is what the picture would look like. And this is where we sit down with a lot of our financial planners, and we'll go through the different pros and cons for them and what it can do and help their clients. as well as just the individual client. Other than that, any time is a good time to get educated. Even if it's not what you think's best for you today, it might be in a year. I have a lot of clients that it's 3 years later, and now we're doing their loan. I just closed one the other day. It was exactly that situation. Well, now it fits, so okay, now we'll do it.
Often the 50-year-old comes in to learn about a way to care for their parent. So they're supporting their parent and never planned on doing that. So this is a great tool for that as well.
There's so many different life scenarios, some that are expected, some that are unexpected, but being educated is really, and that peace of mind that comes along with this is really priceless. So I'm going to let them know how to get a hold of you guys in order to start that conversation, but thank you guys so much for coming back.
Thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely. For more information about reverse mortgages, call 790-5900, or you can visit novareverse.com.